In this video, you will learn how to create fail-safes based off of your not so successful moments in the past and create success in the future. We can learn a lot from the errors of our past. Everybody makes mistakes and learns from a process of trial and error from both themselves and the people around them. Let's take business as an example. Businesses everywhere use this process of trial and error to adapt systems to become more reliable and more productive. A successful business will use trial and error to catalog things that didn't work and things that did to guide their future. Without trying things, there is no moving forward, and without mistakes, there is no success. This is also very true for one's overall success in their nutrition and fitness goals. Personally, I've made countless errors in my journey to good health. I have pretty much made every mistake you can think of. Overly restrictive eating, skipping meals even if I was extremely hungry, obsessing over the amount of exercise I was doing, being too hard on myself when I didn't follow my plan, as bad as it was, training too much, not exercising at all, eating nothing but clean foods, eating nothing but junk type foods, and many other classic examples. And yes, I became very distressed in the yo-yo-like trends I was seeing. But for every mistake I made, I was sure to take notes and ensure that I didn't follow the same mistake again. Not gonna lie, I definitely took the more scenic route. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about getting the right information out there, so that you can achieve control, happiness and health at a much faster rate than I did. But I got there nonetheless. Long story short, it's good to make mistakes, as long as we learn from them, not dwell on them. So how do we do that? Using this helpful method. The use of this method will help you become aware of your past errors and mistakes, consider the environment that led you there, and help you develop your own strategies to help you better handle the situation when it comes up next. We call it the fail-safe method, and when used correctly, provides a list of protocols to use when times get tough. It's important to note that this is not a one-time exercise. It will be an ongoing activity to help you navigate some of those challenging situations that come up in your day-to-day life. Here's how it'll work. Take the time to sit down and create a table with 3 columns. The first being the error you've made, the second being what situation you were in that led to this error, and the last column being, if this situation comes up again, what can I do to create an environment for a better choice? After you have created this table, it's time to sit down and think about the previous roadblocks that have come up and tripped you up a little bit and use them to fill out the column. Let's take a look at some common examples. An error could be grabbing some fast food on the way home from work for dinner instead of cooking up a meal at home. The situation that led to this could be that you had a long day at work and you had nothing at home to cook. You couldn't be bothered to stop off at the shops to pick up the ingredients and then cook them, so you picked up some fast food instead. And let's be honest, fair enough. A way we could set up an environment to be more successful next time is to maybe have some pre-prepared, pre-cut ingredients ready to cook up a nutritious meal in less than 5 minutes when you get home from work. Another little slip up could be going to the vending machine at 10:30 a.m. at work to grab a packet of crisps to tie yourself over until lunchtime. The situation that could have led to this was maybe you weren't feeling satisfied from your usual breakfast of cornflakes and 3 teaspoons of sugar, and you were feeling low on energy at about 10 a.m, so you went to the vending machine to grab some crisps. A way we can set up an environment to avoid this next time could be maybe having a more nutritional and satisfying breakfast that'll tie us over and make us feel full until lunchtime. Maybe something with a bit more fibre, like unrefined oats with some yogurt. As you can see, when you take the time to put together this table and sit down and actually reflect on some of these errors, you can immediately create strategies to handle these situations the next time they come up. It also helps to understand what some of those reasons may have been that led to making that error. This allows us to become more aware of them. That way, you can do your best to avoid a similar situation with a similar outcome. Having these fail-safes in place makes our journey to better health and improved eating behaviours a hell of a lot easier, with the added benefit of it automatically being suited to your individual lifestyle. Pretty good outcome if you ask me. That's all for this video. Now go out there and give it a go. You won't be disappointed. Happy training.